ego and personal identity so that I could be a clear channel for DeOrr Kunz Jr. And so it is. Today's tarot reading is about DeOrr Kunz. DeOrr Kunz Jr. His dad is DeOrr Kunz. So, DeOrr disappeared July 10th of 2015 while he was on a camping trip with his family. So, DeOrr was at the Timber Creek campground and it's near DeOrr, Idaho, at the time of his disappearance. And at the time, it was DeOrr, this baby DeOrr, also known as Little Man, and his mother Jessica, his father Vernal, his grandfather Bob, and Bob's friend Isaac were all on this camping trip. And basically, when no one was looking, evidently, DeOrr simply disappeared. And when everyone kind of realized that he was gone, there was no trace of him. So the strange thing about DeOrr's story, and the reason why I want to give him, or just the energy of the situation, a chance to come through, is because, well, first of all, this happened in 2015. He was only 2 years old. So he would be 10 years old today if he's still out there. But the strange thing about this is that the story is continually changing. The timeline is messed up from the day that he went missing. And the alleged witnesses who saw the parents with DeOrr earlier that day claimed that they never saw them. So it's just been a very, very strange situation all around. And there was a lot of searching that took place, and obviously nothing has come up. So let's just see what the cards have to say in regards to DeOrr Kunz's story. So as usual, I'm going to light the candle, and that is going to be the focal point for DeOrr Kunz Jr., the energy of DeOrr to come through, and we will do the tarot reading. And DeOrr Kunz Jr. will be with us as long as this candle remains lit. I'm going to start today's reading with the Rider-Waite deck. And I'm just going to pull 3 cards, basically, as to open this up and kind of begin with just the energy of the situation, the event of DeOrr's disappearance, okay? So we'll just see what the cards say to start. We got the Four of Cups, Page of Wands reversed, the Three of Pentacles. And now I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Deviant Tarot to clarify these 3 from the Rider-Waite deck. We have the Six of Wands. That one came out reversed. The Devil. And the Knight of Swords. All right, so my initial thoughts on these cards is there was like a disconnect emotionally regarding this situation. I don't know. I really do feel like this card is definitely true in the sense, like, I believe Grandpa Bob had a statement basically saying, well, what's done is done. If they want another kid, they can have another one. Kind of like a disconnect from the emotions. Then we had the Page of Wands, which was reversed as the next card after that, lying next to the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like with the Page of Wands, it's like, normally, see, when it's upright, as you can see, he's just kind of gazing at his page and the growth that is taking place on this page. But it's almost like this is reversed. I just don't know if anyone... Basically, no one really had their eyes on DeOrr, obviously. No one was watching him at the time. Although, with the Three of Pentacles, yes, there were plenty of people there who could have been. So, this is like a card of teamwork to me. So, in some sense, there was an aspect of teamwork here. Which there was, if you think about it. Everybody started looking for him as soon as they realized he was missing. Then to clarify, we have the Six of Wands. So as you can see, it's like the main figure and then all these other wands down here. In the normal deck, it's almost like he's being celebrated on the Six of Wands. And now on this one, I feel that it's a little different meaning here. Obviously, it's the Deviant Tarot. But as I'm gazing at this image, I almost feel like it's almost like a mob, an angry mob or something, isn't it? And then with the Devil next to the Knight of Swords, yeah, there's definitely some kind of strange communication or a way of expressing thoughts. We're gonna keep going obviously in this one, but with this Devil showing, that card is always representing that there was some type of issue basically with ego, anything that's kind of attached to ego. So this could be addiction, it could be something to do with whatever, any temptation, really. So yeah, we're gonna have to open this up and see what else we have here. I think next, I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight to the True Crime Tarot deck. Even though we don't know it's really a crime that took place, but I like to pull 3 cards from this deck for sure during these readings. So someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. That's interesting. Remember what I said about this card? Teamwork. Okay, let's get another one. One more shuffle. Hold on. Before I do anything else, I gotta check this card because I see one's flipped over in the deck. Oh. Okay, no. It was like the whole deck was flipped weird. Okay. Killer just passing through the area. Interviews with relatives or friends may provide valuable clues. Okay, so those are those three to get us started. Okay, so we don't even know if DeOrr is dead or has a killer because he's not been found. Okay. All right, DeOrr, we want to know what happened to you. What happened to you, DeOrr? Accomplice, partner in crime. We have so many cards indicating that this was a team effort. Remember? All right. We also had the devil. All right. We get two more from this side of the deck. There they are. We got gift with assassination. These came out together. So far, it's not looking good for little DeOrr as far as being still alive. Okay. Now let's try for 3 out of this side of the deck. What happened to you, DeOrr? Oh, that was way too many. Okay. Let's try that again. All right, DeOrr. Let me fix this. What happened to you, little DeOrr? Secret trip. Did they know about this trip for very long before they went on the camping trip? I mean, maybe they knew about it, but maybe it was a secret, the planning beforehand. Who knows? What happened to DeOrr? What happened to DeOrr? Any other mess? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, that's too many. Oh my goodness. We're a bunch in that. Let's try one more time. If nothing comes out, then there's nothing left in here right now. All right, DeOrr, what happened to you during that camping trip, during this secret trip? Ah, way too many again. Okay, we're going to move on from this side of the deck. We'll revisit it soon. Now, let's see what the situations deck has. What happened to you, DeOrr? this is the one that I took out. Done, completion, lesson learned. I'm not real sure if that one was meant to fall out because it kind of felt like an accident. I feel like the cards are being a little bit fickle. Okay, DeOrr. Oh, what else can you tell us? Okay, here we go. Let's see what this says. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so plugged, tuned in, internet, connected. So whoever's responsible for DeOrr's disappearance is definitely tuned into the internet, paying attention, checking things out. We got divorce, final, irreconcilable differences. Interesting because, as we know, at this time, Vernal and Jessica, DeOrr's parents, are split up. They moved away from the state they lived in, and they are now remarried and have their own lives separately. So very interesting. We also got racing, running, avoiding. Okay. We got the alien card. Telepathy, dreams, songs. I think DeOrr is definitely communicating with them telepathically. Okay, so then we also got the reminiscing, memories, returning, the recalling card. So I think that with the alien card, it's just proof that they're constantly like reliving this memory over and over. And we got the trash card. Discarding, throwing out. So I'm sorry, but I do feel like the cards are already kind of saying that maybe the suspects were the ones who did something to DeOrr. The suspects in this case. All right, do you have anything else for us from this deck, DeOrr? Little man. Any other messages from this deck? Oh, wow. That's too many. Oh, my goodness. Let's try again. Sorry, you guys. DeOrr Kunz Jr. We got the signs. And I think that's just kind of in alignment. No, the signs and synchronicities, the image I'm actually getting in my mind right as I was about to set this card down, it came to me like, there are all these signs, synchronicities, clearly already spelled out in this case that can tell you what happened to DeOrr. Okay. We got the gossip card. Petty, jealousy, envy. And we got the pop-up. Spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. There was definitely a surprise visit because it was said that Isaac, Grandpa Bob's friend Isaac, he wasn't supposed to be there. Well, not that he wasn't supposed to be there. I don't think that Jessica and Vernal knew that he was coming until the day that he came, you know? So we got love affair, dirty little secret, down low. And we also got drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off. Strange. Okay, let's try another deck now. Okay, DeOrr, what about... Maybe we can get more insight on these two cards. The drastic and the love affair. Revenge. Interesting. Did someone do this to DeOrr? Make him disappear as a form of revenge for a dirty little secret? It is extreme and it is harsh. But I mean... Okay, let's see. What else can you tell us, DeOrr? What else can you tell us about what happened to you? Any clarity on this one? What can you tell me about this blackmail card? Okay, yeah. So first we had the blackmail. And then to clarify, we got egotism, mountains, abuse / neglect. There's any other messages. What else can you tell us about what happened to you, DeOrr? What else do you want to tell us about what happened to you, DeOrr? What else do you want to tell us? False person, frozen, and fire. With the frozen card, I feel like something grew cold. It could have been Jessica and Vernal's relationship. And then the fire is like rage. False person as well. So someone's definitely being fake in this situation and possibly in their response. That could be why we get the false person card. Someone's not telling the truth, you know, about what happened that day. And someone knows more than what they're saying. Anything else from this deck, DeOrr? What about this false person? Who's the false person? Oops, oops, oops. Let's go to the situations deck again. Tell us about the false person. Tell us about the revenge and the false person. So the false person, we got clarity. It says interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page. Now, anyone who has heard much about this case at all knows that the interviews with these parents is like a hot mess. The stories are constantly changing. They're not on the same page. So yeah, what else can you tell us? What about this abuse? What about this abuse and neglect? Wish. No. What can you tell us about the abuse and neglect? It said, when I asked about the abuse and neglect, the one that did fall out was waves, emotions, coming, going. So it's like, it was a coming and going, an ebb and flow in this abuse and neglect. And this is the second card we have confirming the revenge. This one says retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. Because remember, I wonder if this love affair card is more about this down here, dirty little secret down low, than it is even about love affair. That's what I'm thinking. It has more to do with that someone's holding a dirty little secret. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a love affair. All right, DeOrr. What is this revenge for? Oh gosh. What is the revenge for? And it's for family, blood ties, inner circle. Then we got the bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. Dogs and humans have been looking for DeOrr and just haven't been able to find him. I wonder if he's ever going to be found. Are you ever going to be found, DeOrr? Anchor chains weighed down. So I don't necessarily think that there's like chains wrapped around him necessarily, but I think in general, it's basically he can't get out of this situation. So, you know. What else do you have for us, DeOrr? Parental figure. Parental figure. Okay, what about the parental figure? We got God. So the parental figure was acting as God. But we also got the portal and the aliens card. And we got the other aliens card that talks about telepathy, songs and things. So I'm kind of tying this to that same idea, like, you know, spiritual communication, because it's with the portal. I think DeOrr is confirming that he definitely does speak with his parents through songs, dreams, and telepathically. Interesting. Breakup. Bye. And we got the cults card. I don't necessarily think that this is like tied to an actual cult, but what I think that this card is really conveying is that it's cult-like. I don't know. I feel like with all these people that were there, I feel like there's more than one person that knows something. And similar to a cult, it's like their secret is just going to go to the grave with them. Like, if you're an outsider, they won't talk about it, kind of thing. We also got jealousy. This is not the first card we have about jealousy either. Because we got this one. Jealousy. So some type of jealousy could have had to do with this revenge, retaliation. Could have had to do with this dirty little secret. Yeah. That jealousy could be the waves of emotion also that are coming and going. Okay. What else can you tell us, DeOrr, to clear this up? What happened to you, DeOrr? What happened to you, little man? That's too many. This one. Success. I don't think that's... Well, they did successfully hide him. Anger, power supply, and justice. So, obviously someone was very angry, and that was giving them this sense of power to do something to receive their own justice in some way. I feel like these cards are literally tied back to the retaliation and the revenge. It has to do with anger. Justice over something, over some injustice. It's just not very clear. It's very muddy. Okay, this sounds weird. So weird, I know. Okay. But we got this. Hold on, wait. Yeah, we got this. And this. Right? Okay. There's one piece of this puzzle. Okay, so retaliation, revenge, you know. Love affair, done. Done. We also got breakup, bye. And we got the divorce card, right? Okay, so there's that. We also got this card, remember? And this one. Okay. Bear with me. Then we also got these. Okay. We got the waves of emotion, anger, jealousy. Yeah. Abuse. All right. Okay. So they did something drastic. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is that with all these cards about like extreme emotion, like anger, jealousy, the family card, as well as the parental figure, we got the assassination card with secret trip, accomplice, partner in crime, right? Okay. We also got these. If you remember. And, by the way, the surprise guest on their camping trip, Isaac. Isaac's story is the only story that has not changed the whole time. Jessica's story has changed, and timeline. Vernal's story and timeline has changed. Grandpa Bob's kind of changes to whatever. He acts like he doesn't really know what was going on anyway. So yeah, the unexpected surprise visitor was the only one with the consistent story. So, anyway, we got this one. Remember? So what I'm trying to say here, someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim, right? I think that this was already kind of like in the works, this breakup. And I kind of feel like it's possible that the parents just, they didn't want him. It sounds so horrible. It's not that they didn't want him. They did not want the life that they were already creating for themselves. So they were simply trying to get out of it, if you know what I mean. And Grandpa Bob kind of like shared this weird oh well about it. Because he said, what's done is done. They could always have another baby. Okay. Then, so, someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. So it makes me wonder if it's almost like a team effort, like we said in the beginning with this teamwork card, to just kind of basically, you know, minimize the problems before just separating. Because, and then killer just passing through the area, well, yeah. If the killer is who we think and who the police think, if the killer is who people think it is, then yes, the killer was just passing through the area. They were only there to camp. It was actually far away from where they actually live. So yes, they were passing through. Interviews with relatives or friends may provide valuable clues, and yes, it has. Because it turns out they tell different stories to their friends than they do to the police. I really hope that they're still looking into this case, but it's really hard when you haven't found anybody. When you haven't actually found little DeOrr. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up right there, you guys. That's what I'm pretty sure these cards are trying to tell us. Basically, they, like I said, they didn't want to live the life that they had created. So they were just kind of like cutting their losses, if you know what I mean. Treating little DeOrr like this. Yeah. They should check the mountains a little better. But it's so vast. It's like he could be anywhere. He could really be anywhere. All right. I'm going to see if there's one more message from this deck before we go. See what it says. All right, DeOrr. Witnesses may fear coming forward with valuable information. Well, yeah. At this point, it happened in 2015. So, if at this point you are a witness and have valuable information, you would be afraid to come out with it at this point. It's been so many years, you know? People will be like, well, where were you in 2015? So, yeah. I think it's really sad that if that is the case, it's really sad if people are afraid to come forward with truth. False persons. I feel like it's still a big question, only because he's still missing. I don't know if he'll ever be found. It's been a long time now. Yeah, I think it doesn't give us a ton of answers, but I think it gave me confirmation I needed, really, about who did it. But it doesn't really tell us what happened, just, it's almost like why it happened. DeOrr was killed by someone he knew. Someone who was not from the area, because they were camping. Possibly more than one person. It's a form of retaliation or revenge against something. So yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And now I think DeOrr is ready to go back to the energy from where he came. So here's our little man. Such a little cutie. With his big eyes. Thank you, DeOrr Kunz Jr. for being with us while we read the tarot cards, offering you a place to express what happened to you. And now I release you to return to the energy from where you came, and I will no longer be a channel for you at this time. Goodbye, DeOrr. Thank you.